Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for joining me on today's video. Before we get into the card, I just want to go over a few things, and one of which is my March PDF tutorial. It features the Petal Park bundle, and what this is when you place a $25 purchase in my online store and you use a certain host code, you will receive the PDF I'm offering that month, and it is a PDF tutorial that features 5 cards. You have pictures of the cards, you have the list of material used, dimensions, the measurements for cutting the material, and then step-by-step directions on how to assemble and make those cards. So again, March PDF tutorial features the Petal Park bundle, and again, information is on my blog. It's below this video. So there is the PDF ordering tutorial. There is also the online exclusives. Started March 1st. That's going on right now. It's a brand new concept with Stampin' Up! These are items that will never be featured in a catalog. And the point behind this was featuring these with online only, viewing those, is that you're not waiting for a tutorial. You're not waiting for a catalog for these products to come out. So they're online. You can view them online and order them. Unfortunately, the Irresistible Blooms bundle and the suite, that is on back order. This was more popular than Stampin' Up! Anticipated. I think in mid-April, these products are estimated to be due back into inventory. So if you do try to order any of these items here, you won't be able to. They've been turned off, but they will be back in stock, hopefully mid-April. What I want to show you here is I just ordered this, the Elegant Borders dies, and that's this here, and I just wanted to let you see what it looks like. So these are the dies, very intricate, and again, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, I just ran these through one time. I had no issues. I did not have to run them back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But I wanted to I haven't played with them yet, because I just got them. But I wanted to at least show you what they look like. So this is what they look like. Very intricate, very pretty. And again, I'm hoping to start playing with these maybe next week. Right now, I'm working on trying to get cards finished for my Easter card class, and then I will be working on March buffet cards, and I hope to incorporate these into those cards for that class. So that's the news I wanted to share with you, and then we're going to be looking at an Easter card. So this is the Easter card, and yes, this is Retired Celebration Designer Series paper. It's the Dandy Designs. I usually do not, once something retires with Stampin' Up!, I usually do not feature it, but for my Easter card class, these papers are just so springy, spring and Easter, that it was, I told everyone, I said, I'm doing something I don't normally do. But for today's card, we're going to change it up a little bit. So just a few things. When I made the first one, I used the Gorgeous Grape, and then I thought, Leigh, you dummy, you've got the fine shimmer paper. See what it looks like with that. So, I mean, I like the shimmer paper. They're both really cute and pretty, but I like the shimmer paper. The little bunny is from the Easter Bunny bundle, and right now, I believe the stamp set's available, but the punch cuts out this little guy here, is on back order. And that's not expected back until back into stock mid-May. So we are going to work on this today, but we're changing it up just a little bit. So all of the measurements for this will be listed right underneath this video. So I'm starting off with the card base of basic white, 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm just gonna fold that in the center, burnish my score line. Again, I picked Balmy Blue for my color theme. And I need to grab an envelope before I forget, because we're gonna put some designer series paper on the envelope flap. So I changed things up just a little bit. I'm using the Country Gingham designer series paper for this card. This is the what is this? Textured shimmer paper, and that is in Balmy Blue. The little bunny, he was cut, he was stamped in Memento ink. I colored him with blends, Stampin' Blends, and then just did a fussy cut. And I also used Wink of Stella on the inside of his ear and on his little bunny tail. And I do have mini dimensionals on the back of the carrot. So what I did was I stamped the carrot also, and I did a fussy cut, and then I just put some adhesive underneath his little paws here to stick the carrot onto there, and then just use some dimensionals because I wanted to give him a little bit of a lift on this card. So just go ahead, and I'm going to put him there. So that's all set. All right, on this one, a little bit different. The Balmy Blue designer series paper just seemed to be lost, and I tried it with the various patterns in here. I tried it with the small plaid. I tried it with the smaller diamond. And I wasn't liking it. It just seemed to really disappear. I tried using Night and Navy cardstock on here. I couldn't find anything I liked. And then I thought, okay, just change your dimensions, cut your designer series paper down, add an extra mat with the white. So that is what I did. So I've already adhered those two. And this is just, you know how to do this. This is just layering. This is just layering everything together. Hopefully we'll get that centered. Looks pretty good. Hopefully we can get this one centered. All right, so let's get that out of the way because that was our guide, what we went by. So we're going to just, what I'm always saying is let's just do a dry fit on here. See what everything looks like. I kind of like that. Didn't bring my Stampin' Pierce mat because I'm using photopolymer. So I've got my greeting. I'm going to stamp that Happy Easter in Balmy Blue. I'm going to stamp on a piece of scrap. Okay. So I'm going to hopefully stamp that in the center. Looks pretty good. Close this up. Keep my fingers out of it. Get my mat out of the way. And then I like how that is. So we're just going to start, and I'm just going to remove one at a time. And yes, you can use your grid paper to like line this up. I was doing good until I bumped that with my finger. Kind of like all thumbs today. So let's try it again. Yeah. Like I said, you can use your grid paper. I'm just eyeballing this. I am not, yeah, I'm not that fanatical. It doesn't bother me if something is a little bit off, or if the spacing is not exact. It's a handmade card. It's not going to be perfect. Right. I don't like how I don't like my adhesive is not wanting to stick to the shimmer paper. So I'm just going to use some tear and tape on the back of here. Burnish that to make sure that it wants to stick. That up. The other one off. Okay. That looks pretty good there. And this one I used the Gorgeous Grape Glossy Dot Assortments. So on this one, and the Glossy Dots assortment comes with Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, and Pool Party. And I love these. I think this is, I've ordered 2 sets of these. And yeah, they're dwindling fast. So, and we're just going to, let's do this one. So yeah, this is Pool Party and this is Balmy Blue, but it's still, the color is still good. It's still gonna look okay. So don't freak out that it's like, oh, it's not exactly matchy, the same exact thing. That's okay. It doesn't have to match exactly. It's still gonna give you enough color that's it's gonna be okay. All right, so there we go. Very fast and easy. Easter card. Again, this one was just the regular Gorgeous Grape cardstock. This was the fine shimmer paper, and this is the textured shimmer paper. And then for my flap, I have a piece cut, and I need I want my silicone mat so that I don't have adhesive. You can use liquid adhesive. I know there's demonstrators that's what they do. They use the liquid adhesive. I just use my tape runner. And that works just fine for me. I do want to make sure I get this up against the fold on the flap. And I'm going to use my foam folder, just burnish that down. Get my snips. Oh boy, this is going to be like watching paint dry. And just snip around the flap of the envelope. There you go. Super easy, super fast Easter card. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.